We are sitting here in Anahata therapy studio in the center of Helsinki in Töölö. And today we are here with Igor Earthchild, and he is also giving sessions here in Anahata therapy room. So welcome, Igor.
Thank you.
And I would like to ask you, what kind of therapies you offer for our clients here?
Yes, I'm honored to work here in Anahata Therapy Studio, and I offer mainly body de-armoring massage, and then I also work with both men and women, where I give Chini Tsang sessions where we work with abdominal area, and I also do tantra massage. One of tantra massages is pelvic expansion, where we work with pelvis and stagnant energy that is stored in this area. And I also do yoni massage to release the sexual traumas for women. I do also Taoist massage, which is one of the tantra massage therapies.
Can you a little bit open up when do you choose what kind of therapy?
Of all of the therapies that I've been using so far, one of the most efficient therapies is body de-armoring, and that's what I usually offer to my clients as an entry-level therapy, because it opens up the body from the blockages and emotional tension. And this therapy helps people to release the emotional burden and give them more freedom to get better connection with their body.
But what are the symptoms, for example, how can people know that there is some blockages, energy blockages, or what are the symptoms, main symptoms, why people should come here to use that body de-armoring therapy?
For body de-armoring, I recommend try for people who are suffering from disconnection from their feelings and emotions, if they don't have good connection with their bodies, if they fake their emotions. For example, if someone has been keep smiling face since childhood, it builds up a very strong disconnection from the body, from the actual feelings and impulses that we have within ourselves. If we fake our feelings all the time, we don't express our anger or fear or anxiety, and we're always forcing them to stay underneath, we build a very strong armor shield between ourselves and our body, our emotional body. So this therapy helps us to release this armor and get in a better connection with your true self, with your true feelings and emotions.
But is it true that also when people feel numbness, they don't feel feelings or some sensations in the body? Is it also good to start with body de-armoring?
Absolutely. There's several reasons why people feel numbness in their body. First of all, it might be connected to a trauma, whereas we have blocked some of the areas of our body not to feel at all. It can be caused by a serious different traumas. Another thing is some drugs that people take. It can be caused by antidepressants or other strong painkillers, where some of the areas in the body become numb. And body de-armoring is a very intense type of therapy. That's why I usually use it as a first therapy, as an entry level, because we go deep into the tissue. And if someone claims that he doesn't feel much at all, with body de-armoring, we at least can get a hold of a pain. And pain is something that everyone can feel. And we find a very good balance how much pain someone can handle. But through that pain, we open up the body for more sensations, for more feelings. And from there, we build up the sensitivity of the entire being.
Sounds interesting. So this therapy is for people who are ready to look deeper in their feelings and emotions and work with opening the body and expand all sensations in the body, right?
Of course, and for many people it might be frightening to get connected to their feelings. But on the other hand, it's also pleasant. Well, after there's some pain, you start to feel sensations which are more pleasant, and you become more sensitive in life.
Yes, and you can release this old stagnant energy and to get new energy in the field.
And once the stagnant energy has been released, it gives you a big powerful boost of energy. You feel more energized, more motivated, new ideas are coming, and you have energy to go on with your life.
That sounds so beautiful. But for example, if a person has started with body de-armoring and he or she gets good results, how she or he can continue the path? What kind of therapies she have to choose after the body de-armoring? What you recommend?
That's a good question. Usually, after we've done a body de-armoring session, most of the time we do it only once. In rare occasions we do twice body de-armoring. If someone has really strong blocks and there's a lot of pain, then we tend to take 2 sessions. But usually for 80% of my clients that's enough to do it only once. And then the second therapy that I recommend to my clients is pelvic expansion, because pelvis is a very tender area which also holds our life force energy. That's where lower Tantien is located, and that's where the sexual energy is stored. So we open up those channels to get connected to your energy better and to self-regulate the energy throughout the body. So instead of having it stagnant in a closed container in your thighs or in your buttocks, we allow this energy to start move and rotate throughout the body. Some people might experience a full body orgasm. People usually get very powerful boost of energy. They don't need coffee after this kind of treatment. Because pelvis is like holy grail that holds the life energy at the bottom. So we need to train those muscles and work on those muscles that are holding. If the muscles are too loose, the energy just floats out of the body. If the muscles are too tense, it becomes flat and there's no stored area for the energy. So we need to work on the pelvis to have more health benefit, have more life energy, and have more also sexual experiences.
And I have heard that this is like a storage, the thighs are like a storage of sexual energy, and actually sexual energy is our life force energy. So basically when you open that area, you open the pelvis area, the life force energies start to float, start to move freely around your body, and you can it's like expansion. You can feel more, you're more open for life, you're more open for new relationships, and also you can maybe deepen your relationship with your partner.
Absolutely.
So this is like a huge benefit for life, and you're feeling more and you live fully.
And when we talk about sexual energy, it doesn't mean there's anything sexual in this therapy itself, because we have our panties on, there's no sorts of stimulation of sexual organs. We're working with deep tissue muscles in this specific therapy.
I'm so happy that you're working here in Helsinki, because I have heard that in Helsinki there is not of therapists who are working with this kind of problems, and also I know that you have an amazing background. Can you a little bit open up how long have you been in this field and what is your background? What is your education in that?
Yes, I started working as a massage therapist since 2017. It's around 7 years by now, and I was studying mostly back in Thailand. My main teacher has been John Hawken, who is a licensed tantra massage therapist and a teacher in Europe. And I've been working closely with him for several years and learning different types of tantra massages. I also was learning from Kayan Lee and Sebastian Bruno, and they teach more of Thai style massage practices, and I've been also combining these different teachings in my own practices to come up with very dedicated and specific techniques that help my clients to overcome serious issues. It's not only a relaxation, it can be, there are lots of health benefits and people
and
get
healing.
Yes, it has a healing effect, and it also boosts the client's self-esteem. When you get better connection to your body, all of a sudden you start to notice what is good for you, what is good for your body, and you start to trust that more. So it gives confidence to women and men also to make right decisions, to choose the right food, the right environment, to choose the right job or right partner. People do different changes in their lives just after 2 or 3 sessions with my therapies.
But maybe you can describe, or maybe you have this kind of juicy story from your client who came your therapy, and after that how the life has changed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For example, I had this lady, we met accidentally. She was hitchhiking, and we were driving together, so she decided to come to my therapy, and she was kind of lost in her life. She didn't know what she's gonna do, and we started to work with her and did several therapies, and it completely changed her life. She decided to quit her job. Next thing she did, she went to the art school, started to study art. She also had to end her relationship with her husband because she didn't feel happy anymore. She started to feel what is good for her and what is not. Even she was telling me that she started to choose the environment which suited more to her being, to her personality. For example, she said when she came to my therapy, she said, I felt that I need to take the VIP seat in the bus and pay extra for it, just to feel myself more respected. So she was a very quiet person, but now she's very open. She has art exhibitions, and she's becoming a famous artist because she found her true calling, and through that she started to live a happy life.
Wow, sounds amazing.
And there's several stories like this, because people, once they get connected to the true being, all of a sudden they find what should be different in their life, and they start living it.
And I think it's also about self-love.
Absolutely.
It's like if you describe the story of this lady, it's all about self-love, that you put yourself first.
Exactly. That's
Beautiful.
what happened. Yeah.
But maybe you have also some beautiful story about the connection with your body and embodiment, how the therapy has impacted people's life.
Yeah, there was a very beautiful story about a girl, a young woman. She was almost 30 years old, and she said she was suffering from numbness, and she couldn't ever get orgasm in lovemaking. And after just one therapy session of body de-armoring, when we work with these certain areas in the body, the next day she experienced orgasm while making love with her boyfriend for the first time in her life.
Oh wow! And you said that the body de-armoring, you're not working with genital area.
No.
It's not sexual, and it's
Not
not
at
like
all.
sexual, but still it's like connected.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And also what I wanted to maybe open up is that if you come to the therapy, it's like also like very safe. It's of course if you do like tantra massage, but if you come to the body de-armoring or maybe pelvic expansion, then there is you can still keep your clothes on, like panties or like top if you want. So basically, is it true?
Correct. When we do pelvic expansion or we do body de-armoring, we don't work with genitals. You can leave your clothes on. I always cover my clients with extra blankets or towels so that they feel warm and safe. Working in Finland, you especially need to pay attention to the temperature and to keep body warm. This way it also allows us to go in a deeper relaxation throughout the therapy. So people can feel safe. Now they don't have to get naked, and it's a very safe type of work. Another therapy that I recommend to my clients for the second or the third time is, of course, Qinei which is Chinese belly massage in the abdominal area, where we work with deep tissue in the belly.
And also organs.
Yes.
Inner organs.
Inner organs. We touch on a very deep level the organs. We create this harmony in our belly area because it's also very connected. It is very much connected with our nervous system. So if we want to calm down the nervous system, it's good to work with the belly. And the Chinese medicine is very famous for that, having this very intensive touch point, what helps us to relax our belly, relax our mind, and go in a very deep meditative state. And it also helps to work with digestion, and it's a beautiful way to go into a deep relaxation.
I know I was experiencing Qinei in Thailand. It was like 1 month ago actually, and it was quite profound. It wasn't like it was painful, but on the other hand, after that I felt like very strong release in my inner organs, because nobody haven't like done this massage before. So it was quite profound experience, and I don't know that in Finland a lot of people, like a lot of therapists, like offering Qinei. So it's also, and it works also with emotions.
Yeah.
These emotions are stored in our organs and in our belly area, so it's very deep therapy as well. But Igor, I have heard that you also do coaching. You have online courses for men, and also you do coaching for men. Maybe you want a little bit open up this subject as well.
Yes, while working with women, I used to end up in conversations with women when they've been asking me if I teach men, because knowing what women want, they're also looking for men who could fulfill their desires, and they've been asking me if I could help to teach their husbands or boyfriends or men. And I decided to build the entire course online for men on how to touch women, how to get connected with women, and how to also work with your own sexuality and become a better lover. For now, we already have 2 courses, 1 month long courses. So they're both courses 1 month each. And I'm right now working on the 3rd level course for men to help them to also become aware of the intimacy, of the ways how to touch. I teach different massage techniques to men, and I also work on a deeper level on one-on-one coaching with men. When people come to me, if they have issues with their relationships or they want to work on themselves, we go through all those details and set targets and work on both men and women to help them to overcome their obstacles and become the best versions of themselves.
So basically, they can come to your therapy room for coaching and also take these online courses.
Yes, I have some clients who come here in Helsinki. We do massage, but sometimes we just take tea and then we speak about those issues, and I give them tools to start to work on themselves and motivate themselves.
Yes, I'm so happy that we have this kind of collaboration here in Helsinki in Anahata Therapy Studio. And actually, one thing what I wanted to mention is that in Estonia you have worked in that field a long time already, and people in Estonia and especially in Tallinn, they know they know your quality, they know your how to say how do you work with them. And now you have started working in Helsinki, and I'm so happy that you can offer your therapies here in Helsinki as well. So if you you had time and you were listening that video and our conversation, you are very welcome to come to Anahata Therapy Room here in Töölö, in Runebergikatu 43. It's situating in yoga school, one of the oldest yoga school in Helsinki, called Shanti. And you can check out our website, anahata.fi, and you can also book an appointment for Igor for all these therapies, what he was describing.
Yes, the best way to find me is on anahata.fi website. Well, we also post a lot on our international website, learntotouch.com, but most of my clients find me through the word of mouth, because if someone gets help from his issues, he or she recommends it to the friends, and people come to me because they've heard that these therapies helped their friends or their relatives a lot, and they want to have this similar experience. I personally find that 99% of people around us, they need to experience body de-armoring at least once in their lifetime. It will help them to de-armor their body, and from there on to live a happy and a healthy life. Sometimes if a customer comes back to me 3 to 5 years later to have another session of body de-armoring, he or she just laughing throughout the session. We see that the effect has been so profound that there are no more pain points, there are no more issues. Even 5 years later, they find themselves being completely healthy, and there's no need for another session for them.
Wow.
So I recommend you to try it out. Come here into our beautiful therapy studio. Find me or Bella here. We can have a short consultation. We can find a suitable therapy for you, and who knows, you might start a new life just from paying a visit to us.
Yes, thank you so much for opening up your field and what you are doing and what is your passion.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.